Okie dokies. Oh, that's my test stuff. Okie dokies. Learning, learning. That was me testing chat to try and get chat on the screen. So that was my bad. I didn't know. I did not know that it would save that. My bad, chat. How is everyone doing today? Welcome on in, everybody. There we go. Let's see if this works. Are you serious? I may cry. I may actually cry. Let's see, if I do this. Okay, it does work. I just don't know. I can't personally see if it's coming up with, like... It is, but for some reason it's busted. Dang it. Alright. At least it's for testing. This is why it's test number 2, chat. Oh, Sugarfoot. Hold on. Hey, Queen, how you doing? Welcome on in, everybody. How are y'all doing today? Now, there is this thing going around. Now, I've been seeing this lately, especially like on YouTube, and I don't know if it's happening on other like streaming apps like TikTok and stuff like that, but I do know YouTube, and I kind of get why. Is that a lot of people aren't believing streamers are streamers because of the whole AI stuff that's going around. But I am very, very real. I promise I am not an AI. So welcome on in, everybody. Hey, Ricky, how you doing? Okay, so I have chat. I made the chat pop the thing. Like, I have it popped up, but it's not. For some reason, like, the names are not working. It's like doing that weird double thing. And I don't know why. But basically, how the double. So this is really fun to. This is a good way to explain it. So the double name thing is basically how I see words with astigmatism at a certain point, distance wise, from like my TV and stuff. Anyways, hey Sarah, welcome on in. How y'all doing today? So today is gonna be another test, kind of YouTube stream. It's just for anybody just joining. I haven't streamed on YouTube in a very, 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 very long time. Mainly, I'm on the Purple app. For anybody that doesn't know, that is the Twitch app. I stream mainly there on Mondays and Fridays. It used to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, but I wanted to do a little bit of an achievement stream. And so I decided to start doing that on YouTube. Just like maybe 2 hours, maybe 2 hours tops, 3 hours tops. You know, just a short little achievement streams here and there, and whatnot. So there is that. So it's been quite a while. It's been about 9 years since I've streamed on YouTube. I've been primarily on Twitch for 8 years, going on 9 years. So it's been quite a while. So I'm still learning the ropes, so any type of feedback is very, very grateful. Yeah, it's like 3D without the glasses. That's actually a really great way to explain the stigmatism. Alright, bye, Sarah. Thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate it. Alright, so basically, doing the 100, we're gonna go through the different cats. Again, the 100 March, the aliens, and the funny cats. I got the DLCs. The DLCs are actually on sale. Hashtag not sponsored or anything, but the DLCs are on sale for half off right now. So they're only like 50 cents, so I was like... so I spent about $4 buying all of them. I don't think there's technically any achievements that come along with these, but again, it's one of those things that technically 100% I gotta do it. Never mind, all good, all good. So, gonna be here. Hold on just a second. For me, now it could just be me, but I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit more. Just because, like, for me, the music is loud. Is that good for everybody? Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, I got distracted by the music. Oh, yeah. The achievements. Sorry. Apparently, ZDHD is fully in swing today. Yeah, exactly. Buy non-Shivo content because the game is just so awesome. Yeah, 1000%. Sometimes I'll do that, but the game's really gotta catch my interest to, like, really support, like, the game that way. The audio levels are fine? Cool. I want to make sure if it's still loud enough for y'all, and it's just like a nice soothing kind of background where it just doesn't overtake my voice or anything like that. And I just want to say, I think this is I think the 3 that I am playing today are by the 100 Cozy Game devs. And I just want to, these games are just so pretty. I just absolutely love these games. So for anybody that doesn't know anything about these games, is that this is hand-drawn. All this is hand-drawn. Each one of these little 100 kitties is an asset. So basically, you have the background, and then, like, each of these kitties are, like, hand-drawn and put places. I'm presuming that's how they did it. Which is very well thought. And I think they did a really good job on this. Like, just, like, taking it all in is just so adorable. But if anybody has played any of these games, I would love to know. And which one's your favorite? So we're just gonna, I'm gonna try and start up here because I can't see. My mic is in the way. Kick that. Oh, I forget they do the confetti. This kitty is adorable. Oh look, they even have like a nice little 100 dino cats. Look at that, this is so cute. Now, the really cool thing about these games is that the devs offer these games, most of these games for free. I'm not gonna say all of them for free, but most of them for free. And then you can do like donos to support them, or you can buy the DLCs, or even the art book, which lets you color these pages. And I wanted to buy them, but I'm not doing it yet. Yet is that keyword. So this test is chat. This stream's test is basically chat to making sure chat works. So technically chat does work. It's just I need to mess around with the sizing of chat. And then for some reason, I don't know why the names are broken on it, because when I tested this a couple days ago, it was fine. And then it decided to break. So that is delightfully fun. And then hopefully by next achievement stream, hopefully I will have the bot set up, because my executive function said no to that this week and was like, you spent all of your little spoons on making chat work. And I was like, okay, cool. So I didn't get a chance to do the bot at all. But there is something, yes, it does, the music does cut out, and I do apologize for that. But I have no control over that, as that is Steve's problem. Okay, let's see. Okay. I have a list that I'm trying to keep track of. But how's everyone doing today? I would love to know what everyone's playing, as well as what's everyone's snack. I have this thing on the Purple app that I like to do, called the snack check, right? So what is everybody either eating for dinner or breakfast? I know time zones are a little wonky. Sorry. What? Or what you snacking on? For dinner, I had some chicken. I had chicken, mashed potatoes, and some mac and cheese. And I made it into, like, this little bowl. It was really good. The mashed potatoes were the good mashed potatoes. Good mashed potatoes. And then, I don't know, I have plenty of snacks. I'm not strong enough for this. You're back, kind of switched to PC. All good, all good, all good. You have two of these. Yeah. It looks like on one of them you have a lowercase b, and then on the other one you have oh, one of them is all just one word, and then one of them is two words, and then, like, capitalized. Huh. Interesting. So, a little bit, I'm gonna continue playing, because I have the worst attention. I kind of want to talk about Twitch schedule at the moment. Look at the kitty. I do need to turn it off. I don't know how to. Let me see if I can do. I don't remember how to do it. There we go. There we go. Now, hopefully the only pop-ups should be the game. So Twitch schedule. So, 2 games that I want to play are being taken off of Game Pass, which is very sad. So I'm thinking instead of Donkey Kong 64 on Friday, that's one that would attack your ankles. I think I kind of want to play the Little Gator game, because that will be taken off Game Pass. However, I do own it as well on PC, because I originally bought it there. But it's going to be okay, because I'll play it on Xbox, have a first playthrough of it, and then when the DLC gets released, I'll do a replacement. So I think that's my plan for that. And then, next week is... Now, for anybody that's joined me for this adventure last time, it was the Hot Wheels racing game, the first one, right? Now, the game was fantastic in theory. In my opinion, and not the best execution. Personally, for me, the mechanics were very clunky in certain elements. And some of the mechanics weren't not necessarily tailored to the way that I play, but I guess in the way you can say it that way. It was not a mechanic that I personally enjoyed. And some of the DLC went from like baseline difficulty to Dark Souls difficulty fairly quickly. So there were points of where it was not fun. But I've had Hot Wheels 2 downloaded for a while, and I've kind of been going through like some of the achievements. Especially some of the more like tedious ones. Where, you know, you have to get so many coins, you have to win so many like races, etc, kind of thing. Loaf cat. And so basically, Damon's planning world domination. But I've heard that the Hot Wheels 2 is a lot more easier when it comes to just in the entirety game of itself, as well as time trials, which I think is brilliant because the first game hurt me. So those are 2 games, and the bad thing is that the Hot Wheels game, it comes with DLC. DLC achievements, but I don't have the DLC. So, biscuits. I planned on buying it, but I didn't realize it was going to be taken off Game Pass. So, there's that. The cats need to be found, ZD. Yes, I will try and find all the kitties. There's 100. There's 47 more. So be wary when I actually start playing it myself. Gotcha. Yeah, 1000%. Are you talking about the first one? Because I would highly recommend to only play that game for about an hour or 2. Like, if you're talking about the first Hot Wheels game, yeah, only play that game for about an hour or 2 and then switch to another game because you will get frustrated. You did buy it? Yeah. Oh, is that a paper cut? Yes. Yeah. Highly recommend only doing about an hour or 2. And for some of the more tedious achievements, I just recommend putting on like another stream, YouTube, podcast, music, anything really, to deal with some of that. Because I think I did. What was that stupid achievement? I don't remember if it was. I don't remember if it was to drive a certain amount of mileage kind of thing, or if it was to get a certain amount of coins. I think I was doing both at the same time. But I think there was one that was like, you're supposed to drive so many miles or something like that. But then also the coins kind of thing. But I drove like the first track over and over and over because I got it down to like, I could do it in a minute and a half kind of thing. Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah. I've also played the Lego driving game, the 2K Lego game. That one is actually really enjoyable, but some of the time, like the time trials and some of the trials and challenges stuff, that hurt me. There was like, I think 2 or 3 that really just raised my blood pressure. And to where it was like, I needed to basically watch a video and see how someone else did it. And then I was like, okay, So that's how you do it. And so I was able to recreate it within 2 or 3 tries. And I'm like, okay, when in doubt, watch another video. And then it works. Little kitty in a pocket. Huh, little kitty is a flower. If I fits, I sits. Meow. I want to color these pages so bad. They're just so cute. Art, and another thing is, I know I talked about this last achievement stream, is, markers. So I found some markers that won't break the bank. I'm gonna save up for them. I did put them on my throne so I wouldn't lose them, kind of thing. And then that way, coloring streams on here? I don't know. Definitely. I definitely want to do coloring streams. I forgot to grab the coloring book. I kept it in here all week, and then I tried out some of my markers. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm going to go snag it really quick. Just 1 second. Okay. Ryan, that'd be nice to do after the 100 casts were found, to be able to color the scene. Or to, like, even just do it, like, if you were able to print it out, and then, like, color, like, a search and find kind of thing. I think that's a really cute idea. So, I did buy this. Not now alarm. So, I did buy this. And it is absolutely the cutest thing. There's, hold on, I've got my favorite page I gotta show it. This is the cutest one. Look at it. Look at it. This is so cute. Ah! Okay, so like my markers is technically, I do have alcohol markers, right? It says alcohol markers. Remember, I bought these from Five Below. So like, don't buy markers from Five Below. don't buy markers. So like some of these were made with like those, and then I tried out some of my old Crayola mini. I don't even know if they make these anymore, but the little mini markers that they had, right? I tried them. Yeah, they didn't do well. They didn't do well at all. So like, those two were made with the little mini markers, and that one, and then that one and that one were made with the illustration markers, or like. But the problem is that these through really heavily, and not only that, I know alcohol markers bleed through, but like the other problem is that they don't blend. Like I tried to get them to blend. See it. But they did not at all. So I'm like actually petrified to use them on anything. So basically, it's gonna be like, they're basically just consider them permanent markers. So there's that. Okay, I'm missing 3 kitties. Yay! Gosh dang it, kitties! Okay, well that's still popped up. Okay, I'm gonna have to work on that. Add that to my to-do list. Ah, there's one. Ah, there's another one. Where are you, kitty? Okay, I have another question for chat. Does anybody play Fallout? Fallout 76? Tell me, I need to know. Because Fallout 76 released a really big update yesterday, and I've got to play Fallout again on stream, because they released the ghoul update. So basically, I think you can become a ghoul. I know that they're also going to be releasing a 6th character slot. I don't know when. Apparently, somebody said it was supposed to be yesterday, but they're changing that. Probably because it's not ready. I'm not 100% sure, but so there's that. And then I got to work on my dailies, because I made it to level 191 last season, and I did it I think almost every day. I think I might have maybe skipped 1 or 2 days. If you haven't played 76 in a bit, you may do it soon. Now, play the dailies. Oh, and just a heads up on one of the achievements as well, is that you're gonna need to make a 2nd player. Because for some reason, someone at Bethesda said, let's keep them playing. Kind of concept. Because, so, there's gonna be a point. I won't go into too much spoiler detail. I'm very good at keeping things vague for this. I don't like spoilers. I try and keep everything as spoiler free as possible. There's gonna be a point where you're gonna come upon a quest. It's gonna be like a main DLC quest, and you're gonna have to choose a faction. You only get to choose one faction, and then you can level up the other faction to where you get another achievement kind of thing. I didn't realize this though, because I had forgotten about it again, and so I did everything on my main game, or my main character, and so I have to go back and do it all over again on my 2nd, character, specifically for this achievement. So, just a heads up on that. Just a heads up. I am missing 1 kitty cat meow meows. Where may you be, kitty kitty meow meow? Okay, I'm gonna zoom out. Y'all tell me if you can see the kitty somewhere. I have a feeling it's gonna be right here in the center. Right here kind of thing. Be a little hidden kitty. Just because when you can see, I guess to say, the little, where there's not a lot like these other areas. Where are you, little kitty? Oh, this one's a sneaky little kitty. Where are you, kitty? Are you in here? Ah, you little biscuit. Give him 5 stars. Hey, Sarah, welcome back. Not that I've seen, Ricky. There hasn't, because Rebecca asked me that yesterday as well, is like if there was anything that's similar to the purple app. Not that I've seen. There's nothing like channel points or I know you can like emote on the stream and stuff like that. You just found me again? Ah, well, welcome back. And then you can create polls, but other than that, I really don't see anything. I know that there's like memberships and super chats and stuff like that, but that's the only thing I've really seen kind of thing, that they don't really have a lot of interactivity yet. So there's that. All right, so this one is done. Let's go. I thank goodness remember to put this up. Well, I'm not gonna move all that down. So did I put that over there? No, I did not. All right, I guess I can just move that down. Just a second, chat. I'm just updating a spreadsheet. I will post a spreadsheet in just a second. I'm not doing that. That's too much work. Copy, paste, change the text, spaces, colon. No, it's ugly. Gotta fix it. Okay, and then 100. March. 100. Sorry, you're seeing live action. Admin. Oops. There we go. Bingo, bango, bongo. So sorry about that. Alrighty then. So 100 March Cats has been 100%ed. Let's go to the alien ones. So I'm still working on everything. I am working on I am working on everything still here as well. I'm working on... I want to do some frames. Okay, there we go. I want to work on some frames for like chat and then for like me. Working on some stuff. And then I had like an idea for retro achievements as well. Yeah, I'm still working on like the main my main overlays as well. Like I'm redoing my Starry Soon screen. I have some of the backgrounds done, but it's also like the assets that I'm trying to create with it. So like the frames and all of that stuff where it's just like oofa doodle. Okay. What was I doing? Oh, I was updating the stream. By the way, Ricky, if you see Sam She pops in. I need to ask her about something. Okay, retype that, I guess. Okay, maybe try it with an S. There it is. That scared me for a moment. I'm trying to get that done with your TikTok. If you remember, if you need any type of help, I am willing to share what I know. How long has it been since you streamed? Streamed on YouTube specifically? It's been about, oh goodness, about 9 years that I've streamed on YouTube. But it's been a few days since I've streamed on Twitch. When did I stream on Twitch? Friday? Yeah, of course. I know what it's like to not understand anything and flounder to figure out what to do in the streaming community. So, what's the longest stream you've ever had? Ooh. I think it's I think it was my achievement thon of 2020. It was either 23 or 24. I went for 14 to 16 hours. I cannot remember off the top of my head because I was 14 to 16 hours into stream and was absolutely like about to pass out. I was like, I'm ready for sleep. I remember eating a Jesus biscuit, which is a story that I will get into. I remember, oh god, I remember like 2 different instances. I remember playing Fallout and then playing Neopets. So, recollection. I do know it's up on my YouTube. I think it's under events. I have a playlist specifically called events. I think it's up there. I'm not 100% sure. Was it the Harry Potter one? No, I don't think it was the Harry Potter one. I think I only did the Harry Potter one for about 12 hours. I know I've gone 14 to 16 hours of it, but I could not remember off the top of my head. But that's a very good question, Sarah. I'm not gonna lie. That made me have to go back and think. Audio seems good. Seems a little loud, but y'all let me know. Down just a wee bit more. There we go. That seems a bit better. And the DLC. Oh. So, like I said, I absolutely love this and the art style. The only thing about this particular one is that the lines, as you can tell from the last game, are a bit thinner than the other ones. The other lines were very thick. These are very thin. So we're definitely gonna have to zoom in, but I want to appreciate the world of aliens and monsters. It's like someone doodled this. Someone just doodled this. I appreciate that doodle. Oh, thank you so much, Sarah. I appreciate that. See, these kitties disappear too. Meow. Meow. Look at them. These are so fun. I highly recommend them. I know that's a kitty. Let me click on the kitty. I don't know why. This one just makes me giggle like, oh, fine, I'll be here. Aw, that poor kitty. Hold on, that is hella delayed. Okay, cool. Yay! Meow! You know, be funny. I don't know why this just all of a sudden made me start to think about this. But if you took all of the meows from the game and like you remixed it into a song, that'd be funny. Okay, no way. Who would have spotted that? Look at that. There's a little old kitty bean right here, just chilling. What are you doing? Why are you trying to escape from my screen? Did that download? Hold on just a second, Jen. Oh, good, it paused. Oh, bless, love that. Okay. So I have it where there's a setting in Steam to where when you stream, it won't download anything in the background. Because that paused all by itself. Some of these are really well hidden. That looks like that reminds me of the Deku tree from Zelda. Ah! That was a hiccup, I'm fine. I feel like I need to premise that. I thought about also doing multiverses for an achievement game. Would anybody be interested in that? Because the servers for that game go off the end of May. I think it was May 30th. Which is so stinky. And so sad. That game had such a short life, but it has so much premise. Like, I was really looking forward to using that game for my nostalgic streams. And like, my plan to use it was because I was trying to figure out, but you know, when I sat down to play it, they didn't have the option like some of the WWE games or some like the Mortal Kombat games was to, or like even some of the sports games do it now too, is where you can just set up like two like AI groups, you know, like you have a character and a character or a team and a team and they fight each other. So that was my plan, was to try and do that for a whole other thing. But one, they didn't have it. And two, Sam, hi. I have a question for you, Sam. Yes, I did. I'll post it in Discord. If you have to go for a work soon, I'll just post it in Discord for you then. Is that when you get a chance to, I don't know if y'all, 90% sure y'all have access to it. Mod info. Since I don't have the bot ready. Nope, not there. Okay. Yep, okay. Is to choose a game off of my games list because the gimmick that I would like to do is subs that are well, for now, is subs on YouTube, or not YouTube, on Twitch, on the Purple app, is that they get to choose a game from the games list, and I asked my boyfriend if he could make me kind of a wheel, and I showed him, and I think he's like looking into it and stuff like that. And we're gonna figure out how to make one, and so then that way it'll spin through, and then like y'all get to choose the games that I achievement hunt. So I thought that would be like really fun to do. So when you get a chance, there's obviously no rush whatsoever, but I just like to let y'all know because I'll forget. Kiddies! But I do appreciate you popping in, Sam. Please be safe getting to work, and I hope you have a great evening at work. Who was gonna find that kitty? Look at the little kitty, the little stinky little kitty right there in the mushroom. Yeah, 100%. Whenever you have time, there is no rush whatsoever. And if you have any questions, you're more than welcome to, you know, ask them. Okay, kitty. I saw a kitty. 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 Other kitty. Guys, I also need to update it, so I'll also spend time on the games list probably tonight because I don't want to like actually do any type of other admin work at the moment. So I'll probably work on that list and update games and stuff like that. So then that way it's completely updated because I haven't updated it in a bit, so... I think it's the same. But thank you so much for the lurk, Sam. I appreciate it. Okay, I'm missing 4 kitty cat meow meows. Where are you, little kitty meow meows? Let me zoom out, see if I can get a... Looking at the bigger picture, that doesn't help me at all. So yeah, I'm tempted to do... I don't know if anybody's interested in multiverses. If anybody's also trying to get that game done as well. The great thing about like DVD kind of thing is that it's now cross-platform. So certain characters I can't play because of the PC, but I can always play it on Xbox, etc., kind of thing. But I'm just testing it right now with PC because I haven't played any PC games in quite a while. That looks... Oh, you little biscuit. And so, like I said, there's a lot of PC games that I haven't played at all. And I'd really like to get to them, so... And I was saving these little kitty games for, like, stream. But I'm like, how am I gonna incorporate that on my main stream? And I'm like, achievement stream, duh. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I can't. Hey, game, how you doing? Oh, is that a kitty? Oh, little kitty said, not today. Where are you, little kitties? Kitty, 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 kitty. Psst, 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 psst. That works, right? In drawn games? Yeah, that totally works. Now, I also have a question. Has anybody played or has watched any of the new Assassin's Creed game? I know it releases, what, tomorrow? Ow, that one hurt. Where are you, little kitty? Really? Why don't they recommend it? I wasn't necessarily paying too much attention. I was achievement hunting. It looked interesting. Like, the graphics looked, you know, updated and whatnot. I don't really know anything about the story. Was not paying attention that hard. It seems like they brought back some of the mechanics. Granted, I'm at basically Syndicate, because I'm going to replay through Syndicate, and then I'm going to go through the sub-series. And then I have, like, a lot of hours to put into Assassin's Creed. By the time I get to Assassin's Creed Shadows, the next Assassin's Creed will be out. That's how behind I am. But I basically have Origins, Odyssey, Valhalla, and then Shadows. That seems right. I posted a list. Kitties. I did also not do the thing again. Gonna ask to keep track of timestamps. Dang it. So I can put them in the VOD. Description. I'll finish the sentence eventually, one day maybe. Is there any other like sneaky little kitties trying to escape from the screen? Oh, you little sneaky biscuit kitty! I feel like that's a hidden Mickey cat kind of vibe. That's what that reminds me. See, this one I feel like is made a little bit tougher because you don't know where like all the cats are to get the idea of where maybe there's less cats in a particular area to see if there's one like hiding from you. Are they different sizes? The kitties? Yes, they're definitely different sizes on this. They can be long, they can be small, you can bear like they could be hidden, you know, like under the eye or like in a leaf or like there was one right here, like in this little mushroom right here, and I had to zoom in and I saw it and I was like, are you kidding me? I would have never found that if I didn't zoom in. You think you see one that's big but could be wrong? Alright. I like it. This reminds me of not Ren and Snippy. What's the other one? The cow and don't push all the buttons. Alright, I had to get to my freaking cow and chicken. It was cow and chicken. I didn't even find their thing. I just looked at a picture of Ren and Stimpy. I don't even know if I have a cow. Doug. Cat dog. Gotta get more of these stickers. Ooh. Wait, I think that was Ren and Stimpy. Welcome back. Sorry about that. I had to go on a tangent and then I found stickers. It's like under a tree. Okay. See, there's a cow from Cow and Chicken. Doug. Good luck, it's green screen. These are just randoms? Oh, here we go. I have one cow and chicken. Tell me that cow right there does not look like the cow from Cow and Chicken. I'm talking about this cow right here. That looks like a mutated cow and chicken. I knew I had a cow and chicken. I might put that on my fridge. Right, it does. Alright, she said under a tree. Missing one kitty! Okay, I'm gonna go back up here. No, go over here. And zoom in a bit. Gonna take it slow and just kind of see where everything is. Gotta look in quadrants. That looks like a cat. I also thought this one could be a cat, but it's not. I clicked on all of these. Hey. I mean, that'll be just mash all the buttons. That'll be that'll be my last resort. When I get fully fed up with this, then I will definitely do that. I'll give it another maybe like 5-10 minutes and then I'll go with that strategy. Oh, the trees look like a bunny, not a cat. Next to the middle, that looks like an old... Okay. This one? I thought it looked like the Deku tree. Oh, like this one? Yeah, I think this one's considered an alien. Can you zoom in more? Yeah. Oh, this one looks like a bunny. Like upper left of what you have zoomed in now. Okay. See, that's what I was thinking, was that, because, like, I've seen a couple of the kitties, like, I hear at the bottom, and I was thinking that one of them was trying to, like, escape off my screen, like, right here, so I was wondering if there would be, like, others trying to escape, and then I wanted to check the sides and whatnot. Okay. Let's see. Where are... I have to just start clicking and just see if I can find it. Where are you, little kitty? Because it's gonna be like in such an obvious place like the last one was. Just sitting on the lady's head in the bookstore. This one is actually a wee bit harder. Cutie, you come out of hiding right now. Right, meow? You come here right now. This one is so well hidden. And check around the base again, like around the outline. Oh. Bless, this game gives you hints. Thank you, game. Oh. 5 stars. It was like... I really liked that it gave the hint of where it was, because it was, for anybody that didn't see it, it was right here. I didn't even think about looking at the hints. Let's freaking go. Where was it? I'm gonna wait a minute because it might be a bit delayed. I'll update the spreadsheet. You're way off. So was I, so don't worry about it. That one was so well hidden, though. I did not even see it. Okay, last but not least, the fun carnival kitties. So, I'm like trying to go through like all of my Steam games to figure out which ones like I can achievement hunt and whatnot. And then I'm like sitting here going through like all of my Xbox and PlayStation games as well, and I'm like, okay. PlayStation could do Heavy Rain. I could definitely do Borderlands 2. And Borderlands 3. I should probably just... I've done the pre-sequel. Did I get the DLCs to that one? Presumably. Cat Quest. Oh. I 100%ed that game. Oops. Oh, and by the way, these little achievement streams aren't going to affect the achievement-a-thon. Please don't think it will. Trying to decide on themes too. Yeah, I was kind of going with like a little bit of a gimmick for the YouTube one, because I don't want to say I don't really have one for like the Purple app and stuff like that, but you know, I keep, you know, basically that one's for horror and first playthroughs of any and all games and whatnot, and so, but I really want to do achievement hunting because I really do enjoy doing that. And so I kind of came up with a little gimmick of like I said, subs from the Purple app right now because I'm still trying to figure out the whole membership kind of thing and whatnot. And YouTube doesn't really have a channel points thing, so I'm trying to figure out something so that way I can still bring it over, and if anybody... However the membership thing works, I don't know. Again, anybody that does any type of sub or anything like that, they'll get to pick a game from the games list. Like I said, my boyfriend and I, we're coming up with a wheel kind of concept. And like, I'll be able to enter the games that y'all pick, you know, like the subs that people pick. I might do a channel point. I'll see if I can figure out like a channel point redemption through Twitch kind of thing. The purple up, whatever, no one cares. So then that way y'all can also redeem it that way as well. So then that way there's always a way for you to do it that you don't have to pay money, but you can still participate. I really kind of hope maybe YouTube will come up with something. I talk with my hands a lot. I'm not sorry about it, but I kind of am. So maybe, hopefully. We have plenty of achievements to go after. Why not? 100%. 100%. And just, you know, like to finish games too, or, you know, like when, I don't know what to stream, but I want to play something kind of thing. Always do that kind of thing too, because sometimes I'm like, for like Twitch streams, I always get into this thing of like, what do I want to play? Do I want to finish this game? Do I want to start a new game? Like, what do I want to do? And then I just don't stream, and then I'm like, there we go, problem solved. And I'm like, no, you can't keep doing that. So, Lollipop Chainsaw, the 360 version. I am missing so many achievements on that game, it's not even funny. Outlast. I feel like Outlast. Outlast, I don't know. I think it's okay. I have the Outlast streams up on YouTube, so I think it's okay. Need to do Oxenfree. Ooh, Plague Inc. would also be a pretty fun one, too. I'm just going through my games list. Visage, Madison, Thief, Tony Hawk, American Wasteland. I want to do the only achievement I'm missing in that game is to do the gap list. That's the only achievement I'm missing. Oh, I could do Super Mario Sunshine. Is that not technically getting an achievement for that game? But I could get the other, I think I'm missing a handful of Star Shines on that one. Silent Hill. Shantae. Oh, frick. Forgot that game existed. Yeah, I mean, there's like a bunch of different achievements that I'm like, yes, could do that. And then my brain's like, you want to do everything at one time. And I'm like, pick one. One. And it said, no. This one would be so much fun to color. Continue this game or try another game, especially. Yeah, 1000%. I know, well, once I pick a game, I'm gonna be like, I fully invest myself into the game, and I'm like, I just want to continue playing this game and finish it. But then there's also like certain times, especially when I get frustrated with like Crash Bandicoot or Dark Souls or something, then I'm like, okay, maybe I take like a couple days off from playing this game. Because, when I streamed Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, when I streamed, I did Souls and Sanity's Sundays. That was Dark Souls. So, there's that. And I really enjoyed doing that, but that schedule got to be too much. Oh, see, these ones keep the kitties. And, I was doing, like, a different game a day, and it was, like, there were some points where I'm like, I really want to continue playing this, but then there's other days, like, Souls and Sanity Sundays, where when I was first starting to learn how to play Dark Souls, it became too much too quickly. And so I was like, I'm really glad that I get to take a week off of this. I think it was like Souls and Sanity Sundays, Mario Mondays, because I remember doing like Super Mario 64, Super Mario Sunshine, Super Mario Odyssey. I've never touched Galaxy at all, and I need to. And then Take This Tuesday, I remember that's when I started my Zelda playthroughs. Thursday was Persona, because I was doing Persona 5. I was doing the playthrough of Persona 5. And then Friday... What was Friday? Could not tell you what Friday was. At all. Whatsoever. These are so cute. Aw. That one's stuck. See, I think I also just like the thicker lines when it comes to drawing and trying to find like the kitties all hidden and stuff like that. I don't know if it's just maybe like whether it's the visuals or not, because don't get me wrong, both art styles are very, very, very pretty. I loved the aliens. I loved the whole scenery of that. I think it was very well done. But I don't know if it's just visually for this type of game. I think preferably for me, I prefer the thicker lines because I don't know if it's maybe just easier for me to spot the kitties or it's just easier maybe to see the scenery. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but that's my aspect on it. Opinion. Meow. Okay, first off, that kitty's a mood. And then that one's cute. That one says, I'm watching you. You will not get far from the circus because I will find you. And I will tear at your ankles.
Focus, dude. Dude.
Well, at least we know that works. That's cool to know that the sound alerts work, because I have my bot up. It's just, you know, not. Now I'm curious if it does work.
You're not my supervisor!
Good, I'm glad. Okay, so it won't post in chat, but it'll play sound effects. Wait. Now I'm in chat. Yeah, that's really cool. I didn't know that. Oh, God. you doing? What's unacceptable is that you figured out how to use this stuff. Okay, so the only really good thing that, you know, is that even though channel points don't exist here, I can't get beamed. I don't have to eat beans. I'm very happy about it. Oh no. You have plenty of beans, gotta find ways to incorporate them into streams. So many spicy ones and normal jelly bellies. Sorry, you're late. What game have you been playing? So, Leon, I've been playing through just the DLCs of the cat games from last week. Cause the Steam Spring Sale, is going on, and like all of the DLCs, instead of them being like $1, they're like 50 cents. So I was like, I mean, I don't get achievements for them, but this was like another test stream to test. Where, hold on, the game disappeared? Has the game not been up this whole time? Guys. Well, now I gotta restart. Hold on. Oh shit, I exited out of the game. Hold on, we have to redo that. For some reason, I thought it was up. I just started the game. I got so excited about it. It's fine. It's fine. Technical difficulties. It's fine. What? What do you mean? There we go. Please stop moving. Please go back. There we go. Oh, wait. Thank you. No, wait. I went... Wrong one. I think... Hold on. Shoot. I know there's a way... Okay, there we go. I reset it. I reset it. It's okay. We can all start this again. It's fine. I figured it out. Oh, really? Do another command. Okay, so it was here at one point. It just disappeared. Okay. Oh, thank you. It's my Fallout shirt. I really like this shirt. It has... Oh my god. This is one of my favorite Fallout shirts. Huh, I wonder if the commands are why it's... Nope. That's really weird. I wonder why it broke so badly. Audio doesn't seem too bad. I'm gonna lower it just a wee bit there. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. Again, this one's my favorite because this one's like hanging on for dear life. Okay, I'm sorry, my mouse is acting odd. But how's everyone doing today? What games is everybody playing? What snacks are y'all eating? I would love to know. This one's planning death and destruction to everything. Someone help meow! This is what this cat reminds me of my cat. So my cat before he ran away, he was so dumb. He's so dumb. Is that so when we had cable, he would sleep on the cable box because it would produce, you know, like the heat. And so he liked to snuggle up on it and because of warmth, right? But he's so dumb, okay? He did his big kitty stretch, right? And like the claws would come out and stuff like that. And sometimes I guess he just didn't realize where he was. And so he'd do his big kitty stretch, right? And his claws would get stuck in the vents on top of the cable box. And then... at the most random times, you just hear him, like, screaming for help. And I'm just like, what are you doing? And he's like, meow. But he was mean about it. He's like, look what you made me do. And I was like, what'd I do? You did it, kitty. So, he's dumb. I miss that dumb fuzzball. The vent claws. I think I have... Why are you doing this? I have that? Yes, I do. Wait. I wanted to clap. Oh, wait. Did I finally do this?
Respect my authority!
I did. Good for me. Get my authority. That's also my second favorite kitty. This one's watching your soul. Like, kitty's watching your soul. Is that a command? No. I didn't add it as a command. It's directly on my stream deck. Today? Honestly, not much. I woke up super early today, and I was like thrown off about how early I woke up. And I think there was a reason behind that. Because about an hour after me waking up, I got like someone started to ring my doorbell, and it was weird because it's like they rang it a lot. And then I got to the door. I never opened the door, so don't worry about that. I never opened the door. But it was really weird because I never, like, this person, like, this dude, he wasn't like a neighbor or anything like that. He was just some rando. And I was just like, okay, weird. And then after that, he left. And I was like, that's really weird. So I let my dad know. And I was just like, I don't like this. So I was like, I sat there for a little bit. And I was just like, okay. Making sure that they didn't come back or anything like that. And it was weird because they started like digging through my neighbor's like stuff they were like getting rid of, like I guess for trash or something like that. It was just really weird. It was just a really weird kind of thing that happened. And then I passed out after that. Like, well, I was up for about another hour, and then I passed out for another 2 hours, and then here we are. My day. It's just a really odd kind of day. They were hunting for that bandicoot too. Oh, heard you mention neighbors and trash. No, the random guy that rang our door, like my doorbell. He went to like, because I didn't like open the door or answer anything. He went over to my neighbors and started digging through their trash. Like stuff that they were like gonna get rid of. Which is really weird. Alright, down to one kitty. One kitty. Oh, there we go. Let's go. Oh, is he like a scrapper? I don't know. I really honestly could not tell you. Could have been, but didn't have like a pickup truck for it to be a scrapper. Because normally the scrappers around here usually have pickup trucks kind of thing. But I don't know. Maybe. I was actually just telling my boyfriend that, Leon, because I was, you know, I was just texting him about it and stuff like that, and I was just like, I really want to get a Ring doorbell. Because, you know, cams are great and everything like that, but to have the Ring doorbell would just also just, I feel like, add another layer of, like, safetiness, I guess? Like, it made me feel safer, kind of thing. But I'm gonna definitely bring it up to my dad, because I feel like my neighborhood and where I live is just getting worse and worse. I swear. But Leon, you're here. I'm going to post this. Let me know if you can... Are you able to open a spreadsheet, Leon? If not, that's okay. I can post it in chat. I can post it in Discord. If not, I'll post it in chat. Okay, forgot the name of everybody. Glad you're all safe at work, Sam. Repeat ZD. Are you able to open a spreadsheet? Because if so, awesome sauce. If not, that's okay. Can't spell for my life. Why can I never finish writing a word? I've done that 3 times now. In the past couple of days.
You're not my supervisor!
Glad that we all figured out that those work. Wait. Hold on.
Respect my authority!
Eh. You don't see one? Okay. Oh, good. It just auto does that. Nice. So basically, Leon, is that what I'm doing is that subs over on Twitch get to choose a game. I'll come up with a channel point thing for it. So please don't worry. I just need to remind myself to do it. Me. Channel. Okay. Hopefully shorthand remind me. Okay. Yeah, YouTube won't let you. Okay, that's all fine. I did post it in the sub Discord, the sub channel Discord. So if you'd like to do it then, you're more than welcome to. No rush, anything like that. I just want to make sure to get everybody aware of it and whatnot. But yeah, look, we did all three DLCs today. Let's freaking go. Not really achievement hunting per se, but a little bit of cleanup. Oh, I'm gonna get to do the spreadsheet. No. Yes. So it's funny. Move that one down. Hush. But y'all, I think that's a good little test stream. Almost 2 hours. I think it's because I was stuck on that alien one. But I think that's another good little test stream. I don't know why chat is broken. Sorry. I gotta go figure that out. Why it's doing that. Because it shouldn't be. Because I had it all fixed and whatnot. Thank y'all so much for being here, for each and every one of you for being here. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, I hope y'all have a fantastic rest of your week if I don't see y'all. I'm gonna do my best to be live on Friday. It's not gonna be Donkey Kong 64 this week. It is going to be Little Gator Game. Because I've got to get that game done because it is being taken off of Game Pass. Whether it comes back on the Game Pass when the DLC releases, who knows? But for the moment, that's what I plan on playing. So I would really like to play the game. Even though I do own it on PC, I will be playing it, I think, on Xbox. And then when the DLC releases and it's not on Game Pass again, I'll play it again on PC with the DLC. So. And then next week, on Twitch, I'll be doing Hot Wheels 2. I've heard it's easier. Okay? I'm glad that you were able to make it for a few minutes too, Sam. And then... Thank y'all so much for being here. I genuinely appreciate it. Thank y'all. I want to say my whole spiel that I would say on on Twitch, but that doesn't really translate over to YouTube. But thank y'all so much for being here. I appreciate it so much. I will see y'all next time. I'll come back down here. Y'all have a good one, and I'll see y'all next time. Remember, don't let the zombies bite. I don't know how to end stream. Hold on.